KVNU News Time, 7:31. A little bit of a programming note. News headlines coming up in about 10 minutes with Will Philwright. Right now, joining us on the phone, Coach Ramírez from the Logan Grizzlies. Coach, thank you so much for taking some time this morning and joining us here on KVNU to share about your team, the season, and also what an amazing couple of days for the Logan Grizzlies baseball program. Thanks for joining us this morning, Coach.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Would you give us a little recap of what you've been through watching this team throughout the season and taking us up to this past Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and the outcome for the Grizzlies?
Well, it started early in the season. Our first game, we lost by one run against one of our in-town Valley rivals, Green Canyon. And believe it or not, 7 other games were about 3 runs or less differential. So if we would have pulled those out, our record would be different. And so I think from learning from those games and what we didn't execute or what we didn't get done has helped us now to carry on, especially this past weekend against Delta. And then in our history also showed last year when we traveled down to Provo, we did the same thing. We scored 5 runs on Provo, 5 in the third inning. We're up. And we're looking like we're going to make history, and all of a sudden Provo came back on us. And so it's just been a steady, these guys learning to stay together, learning to play for each other. I keep stressing to them, and we keep preaching as a coaching staff to not just play with each other, but play for each other.
We're talking to Coach Ramírez here of the Logan Grizzlies. And, Coach, watching this team come together, I kind of mentioned to you in the message, my son played for the Grizzlies a couple of years ago before he came in. A little bit of turmoil and things. We had a coach quit on senior night. And even with those circumstances in the program, my son made lifelong connections. Some of the people that stepped up to coach have become good friends and are great leaders in our community. Now, seeing this program healthy and coming up on the rise, I'm telling you, it's a real source of pride for me, for my son, and anybody connected with the Logan program. Just tell me, how important was this past weekend and the performance you guys saw down there at the playoffs? Like, what does this mean to the team? What does this mean to the students and the community as a whole that you're seeing?
I think it means a lot, especially with the growing success that our other high schools in Cache Valley has done, and now for us to begin to start moving in the right direction, I think just speaks volumes about Cache Valley, the baseball here. I'm an alumni of Logan High School, and so as a student, I always wanted to get to the state tournament. That was a big thing for me, wanting to lead our guys to get there, and now with the opportunity as the head coach, the goal hasn't changed. And so, and I've told these guys coming in that they're champions. I said, it doesn't matter what the scoreboard says, doesn't matter what records say, you've got to believe. You got to believe that you are that and start carrying yourselves as that. And we've just continued to keep doing that. And we're just trying to build an attraction, what I call a movement back into baseball, especially in the city of Logan. We've lost so many athletes to other schools. Cache Valley's continuing to grow, so we don't know what's going to happen in the near future. But right now, I think the goal is not just to build Logan baseball, but Logan athletics in a whole, basketball, football. Even our boys soccer team did really well. And so it's just something special is happening, and we're just so happy to be a part of that.
Coach Craig Hislop here. This game against Delta on Friday caught a lot of attention. This is a Delta team that won 19 or 20 games. Tell us how you played against them.
We just went in doing what we know how to do. I just told the guys, just go out there, as Tony Gwynn said, play hard and have fun. No one expects us to do anything. Nobody expects anything from us. You just go out there, you battle, keep it close, and just watch what things happen. And we were down some players. We had a player last week had a concussion protocol, and so a lot of our guys stepped up. Just like I tell them, it's a puzzle, and you need all pieces in order to complete the puzzle. And at any day, the centerpiece may not be our main guys. It may be a guy coming off the bench pinch hitting. It may be a guy pinch running. Whatever the moment calls for, just live into it and know that each of you contribute. Whether you're cheering in the dugout or just keeping stats or watching what we're doing as far as pitching on hitters, each guy just did their role, and I was proud of them. Zach, the first game, went in through really well. Told me from the very beginning, Coach, it may be my last day to pitch as a Logan Grizzly, but I'm going to give it everything I got. And next thing you know, Marcus Shotbell steps up as a sophomore and says, hey, we're going to finish this. We're going to Ogden. We're going to Lindquist. And so and then, of course, Riley just came in and did what he had to do. Struggled a little bit at the plate, but then just kept swinging. Like I tell these guys, just keep grinding. Some things will happen, and it fell through for us.
Coach Ramírez from the Logan High Baseball team joining us on the studio line this morning. Coach, this is Will Feelright. So you come off of this huge historic win, and now immediately you've got this quick turnaround over the weekend, which, of course, is Mother's Day weekend, too. How do you get your players ready for this afternoon game against Carbon?
I just told them to take it easy, relax, appreciate Mama's all the money they spent, all the time that they put in, from whatever it is, from Little League baseball to comp until now. They deserve their time. Go ahead and enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. Just don't get too high, don't get too low, and then we'll get back to work on Monday, and we'll just go at it again. Like I told them, it's about just playing hard and having fun. And the Spanish term is playing with ánimo, playing with your soul. Go out there and play with your soul. There's a difference. We might be on paper not the most talented, might not have the best record, but we will play with soul, and that right there will separate the difference.
Coach, when is the next time you guys play coming up? Is it later today?
Yes, sir. It's at 1:30.
All right. And I know down at Lindquist Field, a short road trip for anybody that wants to make it down there, but are there other ways that the Logan community, the city of Logan, can kind of step up and help support you guys as you're down there? Is there any way we can get involved?
Yeah, just because I'm sending messages to the guys. I know one of my parents should have a live feed if with work and stuff like that. But just continuing to support us. Like I said, we're one of my goals was to just bring Logan Grizzly baseball back. It's the thing that I learned from my coaches and Larry Williams and Coach Al and of course Larry Comadina, and so I'm just continuing that same tradition. I love LHS. I told these guys, there's some high schools I still follow back home in Texas, but that's only because I got players coaching those programs. And so, but there's only one high school in Utah that matters to me, and that's Logan High School.
Coach Ramírez, thank you so much for taking some time out this morning to talk to us. We wish you the best of luck. We'll be all cheering from you guys from back here in Logan, and go Grizzlies.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
All right. Take care. Coach Ramírez of the Grizzlies joining us this morning. The Logan Grizzlies on a historic run, picking up their first win in the playoffs and then following it with a second. Thanks, Coach Ramírez, for joining us here on the Valley's Morning News. It's 7:40. We're sitting at 45 degrees. Coming back, local news headlines that matter to you with Will Feelright up next on KVNU.